So the past 2 weekends have been absolutely terrible for openings. I've delayed this opening now because of those, and I can't tell you how excited I am to just tear into this box. I have not opened this, obviously, since before those openings, and I don't know. I'm just kind of glad that I saved this, so I have something to kind of cheer me up and remind me why I collect Pokemon and why I'm into Pokemon. Because I do want to point out one thing. This is my channel. I get to say what I want. I get to do what I want. You can watch if you want. You don't have to watch if you want. But what I don't like or appreciate or want to read about in the comments is how I should be absolutely thrilled and excited and then insult me because I'm not when I get terrible pulls. Like I said, this is my stuff. I'm spending my money on it, my very hard-worked money. I'm not, like a kid out there with mom and dad giving me an allowance or anything like that. And oh, this box is so cool. So yeah, when I buy a $20 collection box and I pull 4 non-holo rares from it, I have a right to be upset. Now, as if you watch those videos, I did not curse or scream or do anything of that kind. Was just, bummed out that I didn't get nearly my money's value worth out of that box, and was just did not have a very good opening. Say what you want about it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But like I said, really excited for this opening because I have a feeling this is going to remind me why I collect Pokemon, the thrill of the pull, and again with booster boxes. And this is what I don't know what, encouraged, I think, from day one of collecting. I used to not buy any products sold in the stores as far as tins and stuff like that went, just because of those terrible rates. You couldn't, you weren't guaranteed your money's worth or your money back, and it wasn't worth it. And I do the openings up more now because that's what people really want to see on the channel, and I think it's the 4th card. But do keep in mind that I mean, if people are really just going to, insult me because I'm not happy that I pull 4 non-holo rares, I don't have to do the openings. I can buy the promos or trade for them, and that'll be the end of that. So just keep that in mind when you're commenting. If you want to see further openings, maybe be a little bit more polite. All right, so now to get into this opening. I think I got it right where it's the 4th card to the back, but it looks like we don't have anything in this pack anyways. Yeah, Gaia Volcano, the equivalent of half of Primal Clash, 5 card packs, where pretty much every other pack is, a holo or EX or something like that. So we'll start off with this lovely Ancient Trait Torchic, Diggersby, I'm drawing a blank. Honedge. Okay, there we go. Mag Cargo, another Ancient Trait card, and Repeat Ball, which is one of my favorite cards, trainer-wise, from Primal Clash, and, well, also Gaia Volcano. Oh, and since I did pull 2 Ancient Trait cards in that pack, wanted to point out a really cool thread that I read about on Verbank the other day, about an announcement that Pokemon made with some of their upcoming things, where they specifically called Ancient Trait cards half art cards. And I know there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of discussion about whether these are full arts, half arts, 3/4 arts, or just flat out call them Ancient Traits. But it seems like Pokemon is still, even though this is technically a 3/4 card, they're calling them half arts. So pretty interesting. Solrock, Vibrava, Drillbur, Medicham, and looks like we got something good. Our first holo, Aegislash. So absolutely beautiful holo. Not really anything spectacular though. Lots of great EXs, and I'm really hoping to get something a little extra from this box. Not just 3 normal EXs, but maybe 1 full art. And I'm even thinking about buying more boxes of this in the future since it is such a big set. But right now I need to just catch up on my Japanese sets and, getting those blanks, working on those blanks. So Scorched Earth is my last reverse there. I will also announce in this opening right now that I have my other order of Japanese boxes finally came in, and I have enough boxes to have a Saturday opening every Saturday for the next at least month or so, with Emerald, sorry, not Emerald, Emerald Break, yeah, sorry, Emerald Break being released. I'm trying to get an order of those in, just having some issues. I'd like to order from, is it called Ami? I don't know how it's pronounced, but they're always sold out of their booster boxes, so just having a little hard time getting hold of those. And there's our first EX, a beautiful Camerupt. This card has gotten a little bit of talk for TCG purposes, but so far it just really hasn't taken off. No one's found a consistent combo with it that just makes it worth playing. Not to say that it's unplayable right now, but maybe in the future it'll be a little bit better. Alright, so we've got, is it Zigzagoon? Electric, Rhyhorn. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to spoil that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got the Rhyhorn and the Rhyperior. And as you see, our holo is a beautiful Ancient Trait Sceptile. This is just one card that I think is just absolutely gorgeous. In fact, I think I'm going to separate out the holos and showcase that one a little bit. Anyways, yeah, Sceptile I think is just a beautiful card. And honestly, all the Ancient Trait cards, I can't think of one off the top of my head that I really just did not like. I love that we now have a different mechanic. I'm going to put the fourth card down so I don't ruin it again. You know, something that Garbodor can't just turn off. Okay, and I don't even remember what that one is. Yeah, drawing a blank. Okay, and my possible... Ooh! I'm gonna call... Yeah, what do I call this? The mystery card? I forgot... I was calling them something at one point. But we now have a beautiful Ancient Trait Rhyperior. Again, just Ancient Trait cards, they just look amazing. Oh, and I know I asked this in my last video when I did the other half of this set, which I can't, Gaia Volcano and Tidal Storm, that was it, what these cards are. And I had a few different responses, but it looks, and I haven't done the research on my own, but it sounds like from what people have said and what's the most common response is that they're known as scrap cards. And there are codes on the back. I still don't really know if they're a value or anything like that. But that if you have the Japanese game, you could use those codes to redeem for stuff in the game. Like I said, I don't know if they're valuable or if anyone really wants them, but I will be hanging on to them for a while just in case. Right now, I'm not leaning towards collecting them. I've got enough Japanese stuff to collect, and I think this is going to be difficult enough just to complete normal sets. Nidorina, Tangela, Trapinch, and a Breloom? Yeah, Breloom, I think. Yeah, Breloom from Shroomish. And my mystery card, oh wow. So we've got 3 back-to-back Ancient Trait cards. What I think is really funny is I seem to have a really hard time pulling holos in Primal Clash. I pull more EXs and Ultra Rares, which is a fantastic thing, than holos. I maybe have a handful of spare holos, but I've got like, 50-something spare rares. And this particular Excadrill was actually on my wants list until just last week. And I thought that was really funny, I collected all of the gold cards from Primal Clash before I owned a holo Ancient Trait Excadrill. So very, very odd. Pull rates are crazy, but it looks like the Japanese pull rates are pretty much the same, where every other pack you're going to be getting a holo or an EX, or not every other pack, but in 50% of the packs. So Ancient Trait Bunnelby, Ancient Trait Torchic, Nidoran, and the other Sceptile. And my mystery card is the other Excadrill. So that's kind of cool. Have back-to-back Excadrills now. Oh, and I'm also, I've been up and kind of debating with myself about the future of this channel, where it's going. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, after all the hate that I got from the last couple of weekends, I was about to just shut the channel down completely. So this might be a good time, and I'm trying to come up with some better means of getting feedback, you know, surveys on Facebook or that sort of thing. Ooh, first Ninetales, that's a nice one. About where you guys want to see the future of the channel. You know, the whole point of this channel is for the viewers, for people out there to see stuff. Ooh, just a rare candy, but still cool. So I really would like to see where you guys would like to see the channel go. I'm finding that, well, it may sound like I'm getting just older than I actually am, but the older I get, the harder time I have just keeping up with a ton of different things. Keeping up with daily videos is extremely difficult. And I'd like to be able to focus maybe more on quality versus quantity. Yeah. And my mystery card, awesome! Our second EX to the box, a Aggron EX. Now this Aggron, I'm honestly not that big a fan of the artwork. I think some of the other EXs did a much better job, but still a very cool EX. And I like how we kind of have a pattern. Well, except with the age slice, but we had, you know, the back-to-back ancient trait cards, you know, ancient trait to ancient trait, and then the back-to-back Excadrills, and now back-to-back metal pulls. Or not back-to-back metal pulls, but our next, you know, valuable card, not even valuable card, non-uncommon or common card, maybe that's the way to put it. I don't know, just maybe a little pattern that I'm kind of seeing. But anyways, like I was saying, want to hear your feedback. I've got tons of ideas, but it's just impossible for me to implement them all. And I kind of want to see what people out there are interested in. Ooh, Combuskin. And the Groudon Spirit Link. Before I really start delving into any particular projects. And there's Maxie. Some of the things I've been considering. Actually, no, I'm not going to go into that just because I don't want people to get really excited about an idea and it being something I just can't do or have to scrap. I'm sure you guys are enjoying the opening so far, but I should probably get back to my, or stop my rambles and get back to the actual cards. So, we've got a Drillbur. Wow, I just drew a blank on Snivy. Wow. Rhyhorn and the special metal. It's been a long week, very, very long week at work. Ooh, Medicham. I played around with a Medicham deck, had tons of fun with it, and I just really wish that its energy cost was a little bit different. Medicham is just a fun deck to play. I don't know really what else to say about it. Being able to attack twice is really knocking out a lot of EXs. Easily able to one-shot most EXs. And with the Psychic weakness, I mean, Mewtwo's always going to be out there, but there really aren't a ton of Psychic Pokemon that are seeing play right now, so I don't know. I think the low HP is really the only thing that's keeping Medicham from being a better card. Bouffalant, and First Teammates. And my mystery card is a Nidoqueen. We should still be hitting at least one more ultra rare, and like I said, I'm hoping for something special like a full art or maybe even a gold card. But honestly, all of these cards are brand new to me, so either way, it's going to be something I don't have, and I'm going to be excited regardless. Sorry, I'll call that a Tangela. Tangrowth. And my mystery card is a Hippowdon Holo. So this is the second non-ancient trait holo. Another thing I love about Japanese boxes is that you don't really run into a lot of duplicates. I've been seeing in the last year or two that it used to be we could buy an English box and not run in, oh that's cute, to duplicate holos or rares, at least until you had already pulled a set. You know, if there were only 10 rares in the set, then yeah, in a box you're going to pull all 10 of those and some. But I was noticing with, I think some of my, especially the Primal Clash openings, pulling duplicate rares but not pulling one of each at least, you don't see that in the Japanese sets. That's part of why I just love opening up Japanese stuff. Oh, it's a gold weakness policy. Oh, it's beautiful. I think is this my first Japanese gold pull? I think it might be. If it's not, it's been so long that I can't remember. Then again, it's been so long since I've really opened Japanese product. Man, so my Japanese equivalent of Primal Clash, the Gaia Volcano and Tidal Wave Storm, yeah, pulls have been just fantastic. You know, in the other box, I pulled the full art, and oh, this is just beautiful. I don't know what exactly the pull rates are for gold cards, but they usually with the secret rares, they used to be like one per like case or so. Like you had to buy like 6 boxes or at least 5 or so to kind of guarantee that you would hit one. So to only have one Gaia Volcano box and to pull this, I'm just thrilled right now. I don't even remember what I was talking about before. I do tend to ramble, but oh, this is just absolutely beautiful. Oh, it just makes me want to open up more Japanese stuff. And usually I don't have that much luck with my Japanese openings. I mean, my boxes are always good, just because the boxes are more guaranteed. You're going to get 3 ultra rares per box. Like I said, that's part of what I love about Japanese stuff, is that you're not going to get these, like Primal Clash. You had some boxes that only had 4 ultra rares in them, and you had others that had 7 in them. It's just very all over the place. You don't see that with Japanese stuff. They're very, you know, this is what you're going to get. You might get a chance of something a little better, but you're going to be, you know, you're going to go get at least this amount. Torchic, Tangela, Vulpix, Mad Cargo, and my, oh, sorry, my light just flashed there. I might need to change the light bulb. And my mystery card is the non-holo Rhyperior. Oh, sorry, I was about to put that in the wrong stack. And we still have 4 packs. I don't think we'll be getting any more ultra rares from this. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that gold weakness policy probably took the place of the 3rd EX in the box, but I could be wrong. We can always hope, can't we? Nidoran, the little hippopotamus. I keep calling it Zigzagoon and then thinking that it's not Zigzagoon, so do correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, it's been a very, very long night. The other weakness policy, which I mean, it just doesn't compare to the gold. It's just absolutely beautiful. And my mystery card, ooh, Manectric Holo. And another thing I love about these Japanese cards is that they're not afraid to change up their look, like putting this silver border on the holos. English seems to just be very stuck on you're getting a yellow border unless you're an EX, and then, you know, we'll give you something special. But if you're just a holo, we're not going to make you look that much cooler than your other equivalents. I thought maybe when they did the Plasma Pokemon and English actually did adopt that blue border style like the Japanese ones did, that maybe we would see stuff like this in the English equivalents, but unfortunately we didn't. Electrike, Bunnelby, and a Mad Cargo. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got the Larvesta and Mad Cargo in one pack. And my mystery card is a Probopass. Another thing I was interested in is, I know, and I haven't done this, I think, for a few years maybe, but I used to, in my booster box openings, I used to have like a summary video at the end where I would show them like in this, like where they would be in the set, showing the, you know, the missing places in the set, you know, in the binder and everything. I haven't been doing that with the other openings, or the openings lately, just because with judging, usually I'll have, you know, a partial set, and I didn't kind of want to get them mixed. But I wondered how many people would be interested in more in summary type stuff, or if it was okay just to kind of show the ultra rares at the end. Just kind of interested in what you prefer. And another holo, beautiful Blaziken, which I don't know. There's, I think this one, I might even pull out my my English equivalent. This just looks so much better. Just not even the border being silver and all, just the artwork itself. It just really seems to pop. I don't know. I just, Japanese cards, there's just something very different about them, and yeah, maybe it's just because I'm sick and tired of seeing so much English stuff around, and so I get really excited when I'm seeing something a little bit different, but oh well. This is the last pack. Oh, and if anyone is interested in these, just make an offer on them. I think they're really cool. I just can't see myself really taking the time and energy to collect them all. Or if anyone else collects them, I'd be kind of interested to hear from you and whether you think it's worth it, and I don't know, just feedback would be cool. Diggersby, Dual Blade, or sorry, Honedge, Soul Rock, and a Breloom. And here we go, the last mystery card, last card of this box. It's a repeat ball. But yeah, we weren't expecting anything. Like I said, you usually just get 3 ultra rares per box, and I can't ask for more. So we're gonna do just a little summary. And honestly, for ease, I'd kind of prefer to do these smaller summaries rather than the binder, because you know that makes oops, sorry, I didn't mean to have that Excadrill in there. It does take a little bit longer to get those openings ready and uploaded and everything, just because you have to, you know, sort everything out. But these are all the beautiful holos that were pulled. Oh, it's just a gorgeous set. And then all of the ultra rares. Nice Camerupt and Aggron. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move that. And then this beautiful gold weakness policy. And like I said, I think I might be, in the future, if I can work up the finances, order a few more boxes of these, just because the set is going to be so hard to complete. And there's so many cards I'm missing. But right now I'm focused on trying to catch up and get the other older sets that I've missed in the last 2 years it's been since I've really gotten into Japanese collecting. Trying to catch up on those and get my wants list up to date. So, if you've actually sat through this entire video and all the rambling, love to hear feedback on some of the things that I've mentioned. I'm pretty sure I was excited enough in this opening, so there shouldn't be any complaints or gripes about attitude or anything like that. And yeah, I really would like to see this channel grow, but I want to make sure that it's going in a direction where people want it to go. So feedback is awesome. Thanks everyone for watching, and like I said, we're gonna have at least an opening every week, every Saturday for the next month. So stay tuned.